Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and I'm so excited to be showing you all these Fort Lauderdale apartments today. But before I jump into showing you guys the apartments, I'm going to give a little context about my living situation and apartment hunting in Fort Lauderdale in general. So like I said, my name is Natalie and I just graduated from the University of Georgia and I'm moving to Fort Lauderdale quite soon to start my big girl post-grad corporate job. So a large part of the reason why I wanted to film this video is not only because I like watching other people's apartment hunting tours, but I was also hoping to show what a more realistic post-grad apartment and living situation is like, especially in a more urban area. I love watching some of these other YouTubers apartment hunting videos, but honestly a lot of them are more unrelatable, at least the ones that I've seen. A lot of these people are living alone in maybe super nice apartments, and they might be paying I don't know, from what I've seen, I feel like I've seen people be paying anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And obviously as someone just graduating from college, that is not realistic. And so I was hoping that I could maybe give you all a more relatable perspective. So a little bit of context about the types of apartments I was looking for and my living situation. I will have a roommate down there. I knew that I couldn't really afford to live on my own and live somewhere nice, and I also just like living with someone else, to be honest. So me and my roommate toured 2-bedroom, 2 baths, and during our few days in Fort Lauderdale that we were apartment hunting, we toured 7 apartment complexes, which was a little bit exhausting, but I'm not going to put all 7 in here because I think that would just get very repetitive and this would be a very long video. So I'm just going to pick a few that I think show you a little bit of the variety between how nice different places were and price points. Also, everything in Fort Lauderdale is kind of pricey right now. South Florida in general, it's just apartment prices are through the roof. If I could guess, I haven't looked at Miami apartment prices, but I would imagine Fort Lauderdale is probably not quite as bad, but I don't actually know what Miami apartment prices are. But also, as much as, yes, Fort Lauderdale is expensive right now, and South Florida in general, from what I've seen and what I've heard from my other friends that are apartment hunting, pretty much everywhere is expensive right now. So take that as you will. So it's summertime right now, and a lot of these apartments in Fort Lauderdale are going pretty quickly because as we move into the fall, a lot of college students are starting to apartment hunt and sign leases for the area, and probably just a lot of people move over the summertime. And so when we were there, apartments were definitely getting turned over very quickly. Something that's available one day might not be available the next. Time was of the essence in terms of when you toured and when you turned around and put an application in if you were serious about a place. Also, all of these apartments are technically a little bit outside of Fort Lauderdale. I do want to put that in there. These are not right in downtown Fort Lauderdale. All these apartments are 20 minutes from the beach. So, I mean, there's a good reason why I'm not living on something that's right on the water, because all those places are a lot more expensive. So we're definitely close to a lot of things, but we're not right there on the beach. That's important to know because obviously when you get looking at those apartments, they're going to be a lot more pricey. So pretty much all these apartments that we toured and looked at were in the same general area. But what we noticed was that while apartments there were pricey, the price difference between a medium nice place and a nice place was really almost the same. Depending on the apartment, the difference between a medium nice place and a nice place was maybe only $100 to $200 difference a month. And so while things were expensive, it was kind of good because we realized you can get something that's pretty stinking nice for about the same price as something that's not as nice. Whereas in Athens, where I went to college, a medium nice apartment or house that you shared with multiple roommates could be anywhere from like $400 to $600 a month, versus the apartments that were like downtown, close to campus, high rises, were probably running you around $1,000, give or take. So there was obviously a lot greater difference between prices in Athens, whereas here things were just a lot closer in price. In all of these 2-bedroom, 2-baths that we toured, there was a master bedroom and then a second bedroom. And so the master bedroom usually was a little bit larger, had a bigger closet, bigger bathroom, maybe had a second sink in the bathroom. So if you see the apartment listed, like let's say the apartment is $2,800, know that it probably won't be split evenly, so it's not like we'll each be paying $1,400 each. The person that has the master will be paying a little bit more than the person that has the second bedroom. So if you're wondering that in terms of affordability, that's something to keep in mind. Personally, I won't have the master. I will have the second bedroom, and so that, for me, coming right out of college, makes things a lot more affordable to be able to live in one of these nicer places, because I am not splitting the difference 50-50. I'm paying a little bit less. But without further ado, we can go ahead and jump into these apartment tours. Alright, so here we have apartment number 1 that was $2,850 a month. And one of the things that we really liked about this apartment was the outside. It was a walk-up building, but the architecture outside was great. It was absolutely gorgeous, and they had a nice pool, and it was very shaded. One of the only cons about this place was that the second bedroom, the closet in the second bedroom was a little bit smaller, but it was still a walk-in, so it was definitely doable. The unit they had available for us also faced a courtyard, so it was very gorgeous outside. The kitchen was kind of average. It wasn't super big, but for 2 people, it was definitely doable. One of the only things that we really did not care for about this place was, you'll see the flooring in the main area is this tile, and it just looked a little bit uglier than linoleum, but they did have space for a nice dining room table, which I did like. There was a lot of space in the main living area. And the new units, they were going to replace the carpet in the bedroom with like vinyl wood flooring, but they were leaving the tile in the main part, which was kind of weird. And they had a gym at this place, but it wasn't anything super special, but that wasn't really the biggest deal. So this place was our second choice. We liked it a lot. The outside definitely made up for a lot. But yeah, overall, this is how the apartment looks. Here we have apartment number 2, which was $30.50 a month. And this place was very gorgeous. You could see that kitchen area. I really liked the white cabinetry. The ceilings were very high, and the flooring was just gorgeous. There was carpet in the bedroom, but this gray, I don't know if it's linoleum or tile, but it's basically like fake looking wood on the floor. And I thought that looked really good. So this place was, just super nice overall. It had a nice pool, and this place had a gym, but the gym wasn't just, an afterthought. It was actually genuinely a nice gym that I would use. What I really liked about this place is that each of our rooms also had 2 closets, a walk-in closet and then a smaller one, which we thought would be great to store some extra stuff. And this was not a walk-up. You had to go through a lobby to get up to the rooms, which we liked because it did feel a little bit safer, and you could park your car behind a gate so that it just felt like there was a little more security there. There was also a co-working space in the lobby, which I was excited about because I will be working from home some. This place was also expertly decorated, so that definitely helped it show off better. But we just really thought it was gorgeous. Now, one of the only cons about this place is that there's not really a space for a dining room unless you just have a little bit table, and it was a bit more expensive than the other ones. The second closet, or the main closet in this master bedroom, I don't know if this video does it justice, but you really could have fit a twin size bed in there. It was absolutely huge. And there were 2 sinks in this master bedroom. This place was just gorgeous. I don't know if you're seeing why this was our #1 choice. And there's a little linen closet. There's just a lot of space. And this is me saying, wow, this is super nice, because I was just so impressed. Here we have apartment number 3, which was $2,900 a month. And as you can see, they've got that dark wood flooring here and this really dark wood cabinetry. Now, this kitchen was huge. This felt like a very big kitchen for 2 people, which was nice. It felt quite spacious. The cabinets and the floor were beautiful. I'm a little bit less of a fan of the dark cabinetry. Not that it's the end of the world, but it definitely did make the apartment feel a lot darker than some of the other places that we toured. But this is the second bedroom right here, the bathroom of the second bedroom. So some of the things that we liked about this place that you won't see in the video is that it did have a really nice pool. Like, there were 2 islands of palm trees embedded within the pool. It was just really cool looking. This place was definitely nice looking inside. Nice size rooms, nice size closets. The outside area was not quite as nice, which was one of the cons of this place. It wasn't really, I don't know, it just kind of felt stuck in there on the side of the road, and it kind of felt exposed to the main road a little bit. It wasn't as well hidden as some of the other apartments were. It wasn't as quiet as some of the other apartments were, which was a bit of a con. That made me feel like this place was a little bit overpriced, because even though it was nice, it didn't feel, I don't know, it felt like it should be more in the $2,800 range than the $2,900 range. But there were definitely a lot of nice things about this. You can see this master bedroom is also just absolutely huge. Here we have apartment number 4, and I wanted to show you guys this apartment because this apartment complex ranged a little bit more on prices depending on what the unit looked like. So I wanted to show you all this if you're looking for something that's a little bit on the cheaper side. Now, this apartment was renovated. They were renovating some of the units, so the cabinets and just everything looked pretty nice in this apartment. But one of the issues that we had was that this apartment was a little bit smaller. This was the smaller of the 2-bedroom plans. They had 2 different 2-bedroom plans. One was larger, but the larger 2 bedrooms were not going to be renovated yet. So they were a little bit older looking, and we were hoping to have something that was renovated, but yet this place just really didn't have enough space. I'll show you the bedroom or the closet in the second bedroom, and you'll really see what I'm talking about. But this kitchen definitely did look nice, not crazy spacious, but I mean, for 2 people it definitely would have been fine, and I thought the cabinets were gorgeous. This place did have a bigger outside area because there were more units, but it didn't feel like they utilized that space very well. I was really hoping if we had a walk-up that we'd have be in an apartment complex that had a good little walking path so that you could get outside. My roommate's gonna have a dog, so that would have been nice, but it didn't really, and the available units were kind of in bad spots, and one of them was facing the dumpster, and we just always thought it was gonna smell kind of weird in that Florida heat. And they did have a pool and gym. Everywhere we toured had a pool and gym. This one was, nothing special, but it's always nice to have a pool and that gym option if you want it. Here we move into the second bedroom, and this closet in the second bedroom was really just a deal breaker. As you can see, it's not even a walk-in. I mean, there's hardly any space in it, and especially when you're moving somewhere far away from where you're from, you need space to store your stuff. So unfortunately, that was a deal breaker for this place. Now, I'm curious to know which was your favorite apartment, and is this what you expected to see for this price range? Things are definitely expensive right now, but thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.